What's up, guys? It's the Cheapster here, back with another video from the last video that we did in Estes Park. We're still continuing on. We are now in Grand Junction at another KOA Camper Cabin. This one's a little bit bigger, kind of cool, but
it's it's deluxe.
Yeah, we kind of like the coziness of the smaller ones, but we can't complain. It's bigger. So let's give you guys a tour of what this camper cabin looks like. Pretty much the same, but it does have some other amenities that we weren't expecting. So first off, it has a Broncos fan. I'm not sure where that came from. Apparently there's a Broncos fan here now. So this one is pretty similar. I'm going to use the fisheye, so it might distort it a little bit, make it look like it's way bigger than it is. But so this time we have a mini, that's not even a mini fridge. That's just like a small fridge freezer, which is kind of awesome. And a microwave on top, that's ours, that teapot. But yeah, this is the first time we've ever had a full-on like mini fridge freezer thing. So that's pretty cool to have that. We don't even need to use our cooler, and our ice just melted. So that saves us money because we can just use that now. And the loud noise is the AC unit that's kicking on because it's actually warm here, which that's pretty nice. The other one didn't have an AC unit at all in the last video, so it's kind of good to have that because it's definitely warm here.
Thank goodness it's warm.
And then also this one has a TV up there and it's mounted, which is really nice. We brought ours in because we don't want to leave it in the car anyway, and ours is bigger. So we may just end up using ours anyway since we have it with us. And then this one's reversed where it's got that over there instead of over there. And then they have this teeny tiny little trash can. I'm not sure why it's so small. And then on this side, you got the same setup with the bed, the bunk bed, same kind of thing. Two little lights here that are a little different. This window is way bigger than what we had in the other one. Behind it's just like a fence, so it's not a great view, but we do have sun that'll come in at least, so that'll be nice. But yeah, that is the inside of the camper cabin. So it's definitely a little bit longer than the other one. So then that's why this stuff like fits in well, like the fridge and stuff. And we also have a chair and a little desk. We had the desk area, but not a chair. So it's nice to have a little chair because we always bring in our camping chair because we don't have one, so that's what we end up using. And then this one also has a pretty big like front yard area. Like there's a little grass patch, there is a grill, there's a little like fire pit area and some chairs and stuff. So it's pretty cool to have all that out there in the front. But yeah, that is the camper cabin. So we're pretty happy with this one too. We're already set up. It's so quick once you do it so much, you get it down and it's like just get set up so fast. What, 10 minutes? Was it even 10 minutes? We were unpacked and set up super quick. I do want to show you guys our trip, a slight bonus footage of us coming to Grand Junction because we came from Estes Park, and oh my gosh, was that the craziest trip I have ever seen. Like the views were constantly changing. It was wild. Like I would definitely recommend taking that drive because it was crazy, except for one story about the drive. There was one part where it was an 8% decline for 8 miles, and my brakes are okay right now, but they're definitely not like the best, and I wasn't expecting. Yeah, they're not fresh. I was not expecting to have like a drive like that. And we started at 50 miles per hour. And at the very end, we were going like 85 before we were leveling out. And I was getting pretty worried. The car was kind of shaking because the brakes were working so hard. Thank goodness it wasn't raining, but whew, that was
yeah, cars were flying around us too.
My nerves are still like kind of shot. I feel a little jittery, like just on edge for that because it was crazy.
Talk that entire time. We're both just silent.
Oh yeah, and then right after that, so we get done, we're feeling better, we're like, oh my gosh, that was insane. And then a bunch of deer come running out onto the road and I almost hit them, so I just missed them. Luckily they darted back as I almost hit them. So yeah, our nerves were really shaking.
We pulled off at the scenic viewing area and like got out the car and
yeah, it was pretty nuts.
Crazy.
But I do recommend that trip, but probably do that trip with fresh brakes or do it backwards so you're actually inclining during that part. But yeah, anyway, here is some footage, and I say some footage of that trip because it was crazy. Words can't even express how wild that whole trip was. So I'll show you guys a little bit of it right here. Yeah, that was a wild trip. Like I said, words cannot express like what that was. Even through the video, I'm sure it just doesn't come through like it was. It's an amazing trip. But for tonight, I think we're just gonna hang out, have something that we bought for the grocery store, maybe watch a movie.
Get some sleep.
Tomorrow, I know we got Colorado National Monument. Is that what it's called? Is right around here, and then I think there's definitely some other stuff. It's definitely a lot of cool stuff. It's really flat, like tall and flat around here.
Like
so
plateaus.
Yeah, a lot of plateaus. So we'll see what we can find tomorrow and what we can do, and I'll show you guys that. What's up, guys? Waking up here in Grand Junction this morning. We slept, well, I slept pretty good. You didn't sleep so well.
Yeah, I slept okay. It's a headache.
He said the bed wasn't the most comfortable. We have a pretty good view, actually, from our cabin. We couldn't see super well last night. I turned it on, there's a pole. It looks terrible, but
we have like our own little backyard.
There we go. This is right from the windows. That's a pretty good view. Pretty cool. We have a nice view from our cabin because I feel like not every cabin really has a view. Maybe just us and one other cabin really get much of a view. So
I can't see it. There's horses. We can hear them, but we can't see them.
We can hear them and we can smell them.
Yeah.
Where are they?
It doesn't smell bad.
It smells like horses.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell like bad.
Smells like poop.
Hi.
We found
Hi, Horsey. Whoa. Are you showing off?
Just getting excited.
Oh my goodness.
So this is the fairgrounds that's right next to the KOA, and there's just horses over here and stuff, and I guess it's just free to walk around. Nobody's stopping us, at least. All right, so today we just asked the front desk what was good to do. We knew about the Colorado National Monument. They told us that there's a place called, is it Grand Mesa?
Grand Mesa, yeah.
Grand Mesa. It's like flat top, which I think is what we saw when we drove through yesterday, which was really flat and very obvious that looked like something. So I think, oh look, there's me. There's me recording me. I think what we're gonna do today is try to do both of those, or I don't know if that's too much. We don't really know. And then try to go to downtown Grand Junction probably for dinner. But right now we're gonna have some bagels and some dairy-free cream cheese because it was free on iBought It. We went to get cream cheese for the bagels and this one was free. So that's what we got because we're always gonna choose the free option. Also, where we got it from was a place called City Market, which is just another Kroger brand. Kroger has so many spinoffs, it's crazy. There's City Market, Harris Teeter, King Soopers. What'd you say?
Lug and loaf.
Jug and loaf.
Oh, yeah.
That's the gas station. But yeah, it's great to have Kroger around so you can get your cotton swabs for cheap. What's the consensus on the cream cheese?
Actually tastes like cream cheese.
It is, it's good. For free, I'll take it. For $5. There's a fly on there. Won't take it for $5.
That's gross.
All right, change of plans. Grand Mesa is like an hour and a half drive away. We didn't realize that. So I think the only thing we'll be able to do today is the Colorado National Monument, which is probably a ton. So that's probably what is like the big thing to do.
That's what we came here for.
Yeah. And then we'll go downtown a little bit, see what... Where are we at?
Grand Junction.
And then we'll go downtown and see what the Grand Junction downtown is like and stuff, and yeah.
Hopefully we don't get burnt. It is way hotter here than it was in Estes.
Yeah, it's like 80 degrees right now and the sun is cooking.
It's hot.
We're still at about a mile of elevation here, so it's not like it was at Estes Park where we were really high up, but a mile of elevation, that sun still cooks you when it touches your skin, so
it's like
make sure we don't get
here.
fried. Yeah, that's a hot sun up there, but you can see we do have some cloud coverage at least, so get a little bit of shade here and there. This is insane up here. It's just dead silent. I'm kind of getting dizzy trying to record like that. You hear that? Nothing. I'm gonna try to record over this ledge. It's scary. Oh, I'm scared to put my phone over it. Okay, that's enough. All right, we're taking the Canyon Rim Trail. What is it?
Scary.
It's about 1 mile.
Yeah. It's just a little trail from the visitor center.
I don't know what to trust anymore when things say mileage. This should be okay. This should be real easy.
Hi, little guy. What you doing? You basking in the sun?
Just me saying that makes me panic.
Saying what?
I was gonna do pull-ups. My hands are sweaty. Knees weak. Bobbing on my chest. It's Colorado spaghetti. All right, Canyon Ridge Trail. Done.
Good one.
That was way easier than
Yeah.
The trail we took in Estes Park. We can always handle mileage, but elevation, that's hard. It's hard to climb. We're gonna continue on Ridge Trail Road. I think that's what it's called. That trail that keeps going around, and we haven't made it that far yet, so we gotta keep going. It's crazy though, because I already feel like we've seen like so much just at the start of this. So it's called Rimrock Road. This has got to be the most insane of everything so far. Look at this. Crazy. It's hard to show like how truly high we are right now. It's pretty scary. Oh,
Just look at the elevation.
it's a big drop. Don't bust the crust. Sounds like some kind of dance move. Babe, bust the crust. No, the dance move.
Let's bust
Oh.
I don't have to.
Just do one. Bust the crust. Bust it.
I don't have.
This wall echoes back.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yell something.
Hello! I love spaghetti!
They love spaghetti too.
Oh my gosh, I'm not alone.
Wow. We're from South Carolina. That's no way they are too. All right, so we're headed to the Devil's Kitchen. Why is it called that?
I guess the rock formations
looks like the Devil's Kitchen.
Devil's Kitchen.
Everyone knows what the Devil's Kitchen looks like. Yeah, it's about a 3/4 mile hike, right?
Round trip, it's like 1 1/4.
It's like an hour-and-a-half hike there and back. So that's what we're setting out on.
Yay.
The sun is pretty high for once. We won't be rushing back, I don't think.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, like every other hike we do. Okay, we were misled again. It's always hills. It's always the hills.
We're like short climbing rocks.
Always.
It's all fun though. Just a little out of breath.
So I thought we just went off the trail. We're doing our own thing. Apparently, we're actually in it. We made it to the Devil's Kitchen.
We made it. It was not bad.
Makes sense. It does look very Devil's Kitchen-y. How's it up there?
Cool. A little scary. There's a lot of caves.
Yeah, that looks like mountain lion would be living in there. It's so high up here, you just can't tell like at all on camera. I see why people get so reckless in videos, because it's like things don't even, that just looks like the ground. It doesn't even look like that far. These are hard.
Yeah, they're kind of rocks. Look at that view.
Oh, I see feet.
He made it.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for recording that. Seriously, you recorded the part that makes me look like a big old fan. How's the view?
Amazing.
I guess you guys will get to see it. I can't make it up there. Tennis shoes were not the best decision for trying to climb these.
I made it up to the top. Kyle's down there. You can see for scale how massive these rocks are.
All right, now was the Devil's Kitchen. We're gonna try, I think we have enough time to go to another one. It's called the First Pool. Just heard a noise right by me, it freaked me out. I think it's called the First Pool. We're hoping it's a pool. Probably not, but that's where we're gonna go see what it is. All right, we're gonna try this first pool. It's 0.8 miles. It might be too hilly.
Yeah,
We may just decide to turn around after a little bit, but we'll see. All right, we made it to the first pool. It's actually more of a waterfall, but I'm in it.
I don't know what you're trying to do. I know, because now how are you going to get from there?
Like that.
There you go.
All right, now time for the walk back before the sun goes down. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
What a boring walk. It's not fun to take a walk unless you're panicking that you might be lost in the dark.
With rattlesnakes.
Look at that spider web den. Do not want to know what's crawling
scary.
around in there. Probably spiders.
Yeah, I'd say.
Look at this tree. It's growing between two stones. That thing is between a rock and a hard place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it just me? Or does that kind of look like Thanos' gauntlet snapping? I think that's what it is. That's Thanos right there.
What are you doing? Are you munching? Yeah. Is it yummy? Oh, oh, you're so cute.
All right, we made it. The sun is still actually very up. It must set pretty late here because it's 8 o'clock. So it's kind of starting to set, but that's just because it's over the ridge. Probably going to be a nice sunset heading down because we're not out of here yet. That was definitely a fun walk going there. I don't know how much we did, but
it was a little over 3 miles.
yeah. You don't have to tell them. You can just say you don't know how much we did. Make it look like we did way more.
Okay. Yeah.
It's probably like 15,000 miles.
At least.
20,000. I don't know. We lost count.
Elevation incline about 15,000 too, I'd say.
Yeah. Now we're headed into downtown Grand Junction. The map told us it's going to be closed, so I don't know what that means, but we're going to find some food. I'm starving. All right, we're back at the cabin, back at home. I look terrible. I look kind of burnt a little bit. Yeah, we went out and found a restaurant downtown. Downtown was like really closing at that time. Like everything closed at 9, which was kind of surprising because it's like a really big downtown. But
it's a Monday off season though.
Yeah, it's Monday, so. But
there were still, the restaurant we found, there was a lot of people at. So.
Yeah, we just keep going to things too late because we're out looking at all the scenery and hiking and stuff. But yeah, the food was amazing. Definitely not the Cheapster night. Don't follow that one if you're looking for cheap. That was definitely more of a, we're on vacation. Trying to find, first off, what was open, but trying to find something good. So
it was really good.
Yeah, but I do think a lot of the stuff is pretty expensive here in the downtown anyway, so probably was just normal prices. But yeah, really good food. Not much else to do down there right now, so we are back at the cabin. We're just going to take showers and hang out, chill. Yeah, maybe watch a movie or something. And then we'll see you guys tomorrow for, I don't know what else we'll do. Grand Junction.
I don't know what else we'll do tomorrow at Grand Junction.
We'll be heading out of here, going to Moab. So tomorrow is the last day here in Grand Junction, last day for the video. And then we'll rate what we thought of Grand Junction and everything.
Good night.
Goodbye. All right, time for a shower. Wow. I look terrible.
You got burnt.
Good morning from, where are we? Grand Junction.
Grand Junction still.
So it is the last day for us in Grand Junction. We're packing up here to check out. Check out is usually at 11 for these camper cabins, so it's nice because not too early, so you can have some time to pack up and get ready. Yeah, we're gonna head out of here and we're gonna go play, or we're gonna try to play putt-putt. Hopefully they don't say we can't play because we're already checking out, but they've got a putt-putt course here, so we're gonna try to play a round of putt-putt on our way out. Our putt-putt. I won, of course. Actually, I don't know. We didn't really keep score because it was like it was a very weird course. Very like not janky, just not normal.
There was like no start or end to any hole. It just like continued.
Except for the last two, they had to start.
Yeah, that's true.
Makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna do our review of Grand Junction. We're gonna do the review like this so you guys can see as we drive to Moab, which is gonna be our next video, Moab, Utah. But yeah, a review of Grand Junction. So starting out with the cost of the stay at that KOA, it was $160 for 2 nights. So $80 a night, that's with tax and everything. So pretty good price for being able to stay here. So yeah, I'd say Grand Junction for staying, at least with that KOA, is pretty good. I think there probably is a lot of other places you could stay around here that would be pretty affordable. There's a big city next to it called Clifton that has like tons of stuff. I mean, I say big city. It's not like a big city, but pretty big for this kind of area. But the next thing is the food cost of staying in the area. So they had something, like I said, called a city market, which is just Kroger. But it's just a different name here. So probably a company that Kroger bought at some point. So they've got Kroger brand and everything. So that's awesome because it's really cheap, like cheapest of the cheap. And as for restaurants, you can definitely get a lot of stuff. I mean, they've got like every chain in that city of Clifton that's right next to Grand Junction. Grand Junction had some chains too. So there's definitely a lot of like pretty affordable stuff you can get. The downtown of Grand Junction definitely seemed on the higher ends. Like with the place we went to, we got sandwiches and they were about $15. So that was pretty expensive. But of course there's stuff you could play, like you could do happy hour and things like that. We didn't make it to happy hour because of course we were hiking. We were hiking that right there. But it was kind of split on if it's affordable for food, because you can get food pretty cheap, but also the downtown is more expensive, of course. And then the next thing, activity cost. Since the Colorado National Monument is a national, it's the same kind of thing, whereas you pay for either an annual membership or you pay for a weekly pass. But of course for us, we got the free military annual pass, so we didn't have to pay to actually go in there. Grand Mesa, which is really close to here, is also a national park, so that's the same kind of price with the annual pass or whatever. We didn't do that though, but it definitely seems like activities would be pretty affordable around here. Of course, because a lot of it's hiking, which is just free once you get in. They do have a lot of stuff like that right there. I don't know what that is, some kind of water attraction.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, moving on to the ranking of our trip. Let's start first with the stay. So the stay, I would give it an 8 out of 10. And if a lot of this is just, it's really opinion based on like what we thought, because there wasn't anything wrong with it. Like it was a great place. We wished it did have a hot tub, because when you get back from hiking, having a hot tub would be awesome. And the pool was still closed, but that's seasonal. They do have a pool normally.
So we probably paid a cheaper price because the pool wasn't open.
Yeah, it was very affordable though for that KOA, so that gives it a lot of points. It was actually like a really great KOA, had a lot of amenities, free putt-putt, stuff for kids too. There was like a playground and stuff, so definitely a cool KOA. And our camper cabin, we weren't expecting to have a fridge and a microwave, so that was pretty awesome, so that definitely gave it points too. So 8 out of 10 for the stay. And then moving on to the affordability of Grand Junction, I gave it a 9 out of 10. It's actually pretty high, because I would say, even though there is like more expensive stuff you can do, if you want to be cheap and not really spend much money at all, you can be very cheap here. And honestly, the only reason I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is just because the downtown was pretty pricey, so lost 1 point there. But other than that, I mean, you can find a way to be cheap in Grand Junction, so that was pretty awesome. And then the last thing is ranking the experience. We're gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10 again, just like Estes Park, because I mean, those views, it's just crazy. You can't beat that. Like, I know it seems like we're giving everything a 10 out of 10, but this has just been like amazing. These views are just crazy. So in total, the Cheapster value score we'll give it is a 27 out of 30, which is pretty high. Definitely a good score. And there also is a lot more in the area that we didn't do, like Grand Mesa. It's like a big thing. But yeah, that was Grand Junction. Definitely a really fun trip. We both had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Kind of a shorter trip for us, but that's because we're on this road trip, so we're hitting this a little bit shorter. And Moab is coming up, so make sure you check out that one. That's going to be coming up, and we're pretty excited for that one. There's some big stuff there.
Yeah, but overall, Grand Junction, great place. We had a blast in the Colorado National Monument. It was super fun. So much to do. We could have spent days there.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like, trying to record stuff on camera, we just are not getting what it actually looks like. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's massive. You feel so small when you're there. Tiny.
But thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, remember to do the cheapest thing you can today. Tap that like button. Also subscribe to the channel for more of this. And we will see you guys in the next video, which is probably going to be Moab, which we're about to start recording here pretty soon because we're getting close to it. But thank you guys for watching. And remember, stay cheap!